overheated. Um, I had to come in. It's still hot, y'all. It's still hot. So it's still trying to cool down. But we was just reading the Jubilees, so I know we got it read. So hopefully it'll come, it'll cool back down. It's still not. It's not letting me do this. Okay. So hopefully it will let me get up my other. It's hot too, y'all. So it was really overheating. So I'm sorry. It won't even let me pull up nothing right now. My phone is so overheated. Um, Russia, you stick this in the freezer for a second. My phone's overheated. So, yeah, we was reading in the Book of Jubilees. I'm gonna read. I want to read this to y'all. Sir 5. Set thy heart upon the goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. Follow not thy own mind and thy strength, and walk in the ways of thy heart. And say not, who shall control me for my words? For Jah will surely revenge the pride. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm has happened there unto me? For Jah is long suffering. He will in no wise let thee go. Concerning proportion, he may be not without fear to add sin unto sin, and say not his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of sin, for mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resist upon sinners. Yeah, I can, Puppy Town. Now, I couldn't because my phone had overheated if you was on my last live. But please don't be disrespectful. Make no turn for to turn to Jah. Wait. And say no, his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of sins. For mercy and wrath come forth from him, and his indignation resenteth upon sinners. Make no tarrying to turn to Jah, and put not off his day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of Jah come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the days of vengeance. Set not thy heart upon goods unjustly gotten, and for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity. One no, now not with every wind, and go not into every way. For so doeth the sinner that hath a double tongue. Be steadfast in thy understanding, and let thy word be the same. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be secure. With patience give answers. It should be, you can hand it to me, Russia. I just needed to cool down a little bit. If thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. If not, lie thy hand upon thy mouth. Honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of man. Thank you. No, hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Yes, when your phone overheats, just put it in the freezer for a second, and it'll go back to where it needs to be. Okay. No, it's good. Sorry, y'all. Be steadfast in thy understanding, and let thy word be the same. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be secure, and thy patience give answers. If thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. If not, lie thy hand upon thy mouth. Meaning, if you don't know what you're talking about, don't say nothing. That's what the word says. Honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of man is his fall. The tongue of man is his fall, y'all. That's what it says. Do not call a whisperer, and lie not in wait with thy tongue. For a foul shame is upon the thief, and an evil condemnation upon the double tongue. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. That's what they say. Y'all, I want to read some more, sir. Y'all want to hear some more, sir? It says, instead of a friend become not an enemy, for thereby thou shalt inherit an ill name, shame, and a reproach. Each each so shall a sinner that hath a double tongue. Extort not thyself in the counsel of thine own heart, that thy soul be not torn in pieces as a bull straying along. Thou shalt eat up the leaves and lose thy fruit, and leave themselves as a dry tree. A wicked soul shall destroy him that hath it, and shall make him to be laughed to the score of his enemies. Sweet language will multiply friends, and fair speaking tongues will increase kind greetings. Be in peace with many, nevertheless have but one counselor of 1,000. If thou wilt give a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. Meaning, watch who you put in your circle. That's what this is said. Oh my God. God is awesome. Ooh, I needed this. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. Oh, and there is a friend who being turned to enemy and strife will discover thy reapproach. Again, some friend is a companion of the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. But in thy prosperity he will be as thyself, and will be bold over thy servants. If thou be brought low, he will be against thee, and will hide himself from thy face. Separate thyself from thy enemies, and take heed of thy friends. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such in one hath found a treasure. Nothing doeth countervail as faithful friend as his excellency and invaluable. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they fear Jah shall find him. And they that fear Jah shall find him. Who feared Jah shall direct his friendship upright, for as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. My son, gather instructions from thy youth up, so shall thy find wisdom tell thine old age. Come unto him as one that ploweth and soweth, and wait for his good fruits. For thou shalt not toil much in laboring about her, for thou shalt eat her fruits right soon. She is very unpleasant to the unlearned. He that is without understanding will not remain with her. He will lie upon him as a mighty stone of trial, and he will cast her from him ere belong. For wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifest unto many. Give ear, my son, receive my advice, and refuse not my counsel. And put thy feet unto her fetters, and thy neck unto her chin. Bow down the shoulder, and bear her, and not grieved with her bonds. Come unto her with the with thy whole heart, and keep her ways with all thy power. Search and seek, and she shall be made known unto thee. And when thou hast got hold of her, let her not go. For all that last through for at the last though thou shalt find her rest, and thou shalt be true to thy joy. Then shall her fetters be strong defense for thee, and her chains of robe of glory. For there is a golden ornament upon her, and her bands are purple lace. Thou shalt put her on a robe of honor, and thou shalt put her about thee as a crown of joy. My son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught, and if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent. For thou love to hear for thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding, and if thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise. Set in the multitude of the elders, and cleave unto him that is wise. Be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee. If thou seest a man of understanding, give thee betimes unto him, and let thy foot wear steps of his door. Let thy mind be upon the ordinance of Jah, and meditate continuously into his commandments. He shall establish thine heart, and give thine wisdom of thine own desire. I think we're gonna be reading Sir too, y'all. Sir is good. Sir is good. Oh my gosh. That's good. That's good. I like that. And this is from the let me show y'all. This is from the wisdom of the this is where we were at. It's good, y'all. It's good. It is gooder. So I want y'all to see. I'm gonna let y'all read that while I find songs. I found the cool down. Yes. It was hot, hot. So y'all can read it yourselves. So we're gonna go 8. Okay. So now we're gonna go to Psalms 8 because we gotta read from yesterday, and then we're gonna read Psalms 9. Okay. Psalms 8. O our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. You have set your glory in the heavens. Through the praises of children and infants, you have established a stronghold against your enemies, to silence the foe and the avenger. Hold on. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moons of the stars, which you have set in place, what the mankind that you have mindful of them, human beings that you care for them. You have made them a little lower than the angels, then crowned them with glory and honor. You made them rulers over the works of the hands, and you put under thy feet all the flocks and herds, and the animals of the wilds, of the birds of the sea, and the fish in the sea, all that swim the paths of the sea. Lord, or Lord, how majestic is your name in the earth. Okay, so that was 8, and we're gonna go to 9 because today's the ninth. Hold on now. It says to read the word. It says make it plain. It says, I will give thanks to you, Lord, for all my heart. of all your wonderful deeds. I will be glad and rejoice in you. I will sing the praises of your name, O Most High. My enemies turn back, they stumble and perish before you, for upright you have upheld my right and my cause, sitting atone as the righteous judge. You have rebuked the nations and destroyed the wicked. You have blotted out their names forever and ever. Endless ruins have overtaken my enemies. You have uprooted their cities. Even the memory of them has perished. The Lord reigns forever. He has established his throne for judgment. He rules the world in righteousness and judges the people with ed, yeah, no, I'm saying adequate, equality. The Lord is a refuge from the oppressed and a stronghold in the times of trouble. Those who know your name trust in you, for you, Lord, have never forsaken those who seek you. Sing the praises of the Lord, atone in the Zion. Proclaim among the nations what he has done. For he will avenge his blood, remembers. He doers not ignore the cries of the afflicted. Lord, see how my enemies persecute me. Have the mercy and lift me up from the gates of death. And I will declare your praises in the gates of the daughter of Zion, and there rejoice in your salvation. The nations have fallen into the pit they have dug. Thy feet have caught in the net that they have hidden. The Lord is known for his acts of justice. The wicked are ensnared by the work of their hands. The wicked go down to the realm of the dead, and the nations they forget God. But God will never forget the needy, and hope that the afflicted will never perish. Arise, Lord. Do not let the mortals triumph. Let the nations be judged by your presence. Strike them from terror, Lord. Let the nations know they are only mortals. They are only mortals. We're only mortals. That's what it says. So that was Psalms 9, because today's the 9th. Okay. So let's do. Okay, let's do Proverbs 8 first. Wisdom call. Hold on, y'all. It went back. Hold on a second. I'm just showing y'all because I don't want y'all to be like, Sister Girl be on there just reading. No, I want y'all to know what y'all reading. Wisdom call. Does not wisdom call out? Does not understanding raise his voice? At the highest point along the way, with the paths meet, she takes her stand beside the gate leading into the city of the entrance. Hush! Hey! Hey! Quiet! Sorry, y'all. Beside the gates leading to the city, in the entrance she cries out loud. To you, O people, I call out. I raise my voice to all mankind. You who are simple, gain prudence. You who are foolish, set your hearts on it. Listen, for I have trustworthy things to say. I open my lips to speak. To you, O people, I call out. I raise my voice to all mankind. You who are simple, gain prudence. You who are foolish, set your hearts onto it. Listen, for I am trustworthy things to say. I open my lips to speak what is true. My mouth speaks what is true, for my lips detest wickedness. All the words of my mouth are just, none of them too crooked or preserved. To the discerning, all of them are right. They are upright to those who have found knowledge. Choose my instruction instead of silver, knowledge rather than the choice of gold. For wisdom is more precious than rubies, and nothing you desire can compare with her. I wisdom, dwell together with prudence. I possess knowledge and destruction. Dis, destruction. Sorry. Um, to fear the Lord is to hate evil. I hate pride and arrogance, evil behavior, and perverse speech. Counsel and sound judgment are mine. I have insight, I have power. By me, kings reign, and rulers issue decrees and are just. By me, princes governor and nobles and all who rule on earth. I love those who love me, and those who seek me find me. With me and riches and honor, enduring wealth and prosperity. My fruit is better than the fine gold. What I healed suppresses choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness upon the path of justice. Behold, a rich inheritance of those who love me and making their treasure full. The Lord brought me forth of the first of his works, therefore his deeds are old. I was formed long ages ago at the very beginning, when the world came to be, when there were no watery depths, I was given birth. When there was no springs overflowing with water, before the mountains were settled in the place, before the hills, I was given birth. Before he made the world and its fields and all the dust of the earth, I was there when he set the heavens in place, when he marked all the horizons on the face of the depth, when he established the clouds above and fixed securely the fountains of depth, when he gave the sea and its boundaries to the waters, would not overstep their command, and when he marked out the foundations of the earth, when I was constantly at his side, sorry, I was filled with delight after that day, rejoicing also in the presence, rejoicing in the whole world and delight in the mankind. Now then, my children, listen to me. Blessed are those who keep my ways. Listen to my instructions and be wise. Do not disregard it. Blessed are those who listen to me, watching daily at my doors, waiting for my doorway. For those who find me find life and receive favor from the Lord. For those who fail to find me harm themselves. All who hate me love death. That's what it said. Hold on now. I'll give y'all Psalms 9, Proverbs 9. We might not get to Job today because my phone's about to die. This phone's about to die. So we're going to do Proverbs 9 because today's the ninth. Proverbs 9. Wisdom has built her house. She has set its seven pillars. She has prepared her meat and mixed her wine. She has set her table. She has set out her servants, and she has called from the highest point of the city. Let all who are simple come to my house. To those who are of no sense, she says, come eat my food and drink the wine I have mixed. Leave your simple ways, and you will live, walk in the way of the insight. Whoever corrects a mocker invites insults. Whoever rebukes the wicked incurs abuse. Do not rebuke mockers, or they will hate you. Rebuke the wise, and they will love you. Instruct the wise, and they will be wiser still. Teach the righteous, and they will add to their learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. The knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. For though wisdom your days will be many, and years will be added to your life. If you were wise, your wisdom will reward you. If you are a mocker, you alone will suffer. Folly is an unruly woman. She is simple and knows nothing. She sits at the door of her house and on the seat of the highest point of the city, calling out to those who pass by, who go straight on their way. Let all who are simple come to my house. To those who have no sense, she says, stolen waters is sweet. Food eaten in a secret is delicious, but little do they know that dead are there and the guests are deep in the realm of death. Wisdom, we talk about wisdom all the time, and tell you guys all the time, we have to learn how to sit at the foot of our elders, and gather wisdom. Because God said wisdom is his way. Wisdom was there with him in the beginning. So wisdom is important. He talks about wisdom so much in the word. So, and how important it is to have wisdom and to grow with wisdom. And with age come wisdom, with knowledge and wisdom. It all like coincides together. So, yeah. So I'm going to give y'all an assignment. I want y'all to go read Job 9 and 8, 8 and 9, and we will talk about that tomorrow, okay? But y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to my reading. Y'all know I read with y'all in the morning. This is my time. We did research today, which was, I didn't never think to read that, but it was good reading. And that's it. We are back live in the Moo Room, y'all. We are back live in the Moo Room, but we will still be doing our readings over here because I just feel that the word needs to go forth, and that's just me. Okay, thank y'all for hanging out with your auntie Moo in the Moo Room. Okay, your auntie sister girl. I love y'all. I love y'all. Oh, may God be pleased with the reading of his word and the meditations of our hearts and our spirits and our minds. Amen.